I literally just dropped my phone. Wilfred. So I said, what causes the honeybees to lose their, like, why, all that stuff? So the frequency, they can't find their way home. So the radio towers of the, like, cell phone towers and or whatnot, they produce an energy, right? They produce a frequency. They take it how you feel. Bees are tiny, right? And they're very sensitive. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They are able to pick up certain frequencies that maybe we aren't able to pick up, don't you think? Maybe? So the problem is they're not able to find their way back home, which causes the queen to lose nutrition, to lose the things, right? And then you just got these just bees just flying all over the place, right? If the bees dying, guys, we're all screwed. The bee movie, real cute movie, but at the end of the day, it still was real. At least you talking to the bees? I don't know. I've never had any put any shoes on or anything like that, but I don't personally hang out with them. Maybe I should. Want you have a bee-friendly garden. We are mass-produced everything. We mass-produce everything. So what's up with us? So what's up with humans? Why are we so over addicted? What's this? I want to get into addiction and stuff. And I'm actually got some isotonic stuff and some stuff from shop.com that literally is going to help with certain stuff. So I'm going to make a video all stuff on what I want, because it's going to be all one long video. On that, so I don't have to always constantly go over there, but I will. Cell phones are killing not just us, guys, killing the bees, killing the planet. Why we want them so much. And the only way that you're going to see my video is through a phone. Think I'm tired of being in my house. Take it how you feel. Bart Simpson. Yeah, that was because I was just like, I remember that. Remember there was an episode of The Simpsons when literally Bart Simpson, he got with this girl and she was pregnant and they were trying to get married and everything. He's like, what the hell? She's like, no, we didn't do all that. And he's just like, how can you be a good girl? He's like, if you got pregnant. And he slaps her, or she slaps him, right? And he's like, good answer. So religious. It's okay you didn't know. That's not a problem, right? Love is always there, right? But you're gonna have to listen to him the rest of the way to get you and that kid out of whatever the hell we are in. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. How they make, okay, tentacles. Yeah, that's how they, okay, that was the scorpion. I didn't know I could get a girl pregnant by kissing her. Bart Simpson. I said, wow. I said, she was like, how old was Bart? I was just like, Bart was like 10. I said, she couldn't have been that old, right? She said, wow. She said, you are 10. And that made me think about more stuff, right? Because I was just like, so Bart's making out with what? Someone at least under 18, but still a kid. So I'm just like, who got her pregnant, right? Some weird stuff, y'all. Animal Kingdom, monkeys, Jungle Gym, Zootopia. So maybe, in Zootopia, right, there's this stuff that allowed animals, right, to walk among each other, right, because they learned, right? And then they were given this night fury stuff that turned animals back into their not natural habitat, but this aggressive habitat. I ain't gonna lie. You can tell the difference between a bunch of drunks and a bunch of people who are high. It's a way different vibe. You can tell the difference between a bunch of heroin and coke addicts versus alcoholics. Everybody has their own vibe. Here's some strength for you. Because this is what I told him. Mm-hmm. I can be around you sober. Wow. I know. At least you're a jerk. I know. And I thought about that too. That was a pretty good idea. I said, imagine if we had play sets at our jobs, right? Right? Pedos at parks. I know. I literally just cannot stop getting into stuff like this. This stuff is crazy. Mandatory playtime. We get smoke breaks, right? Trash, mandatory. Don't try me. Physical activity, stronger, why not? Work out with a cig in your mouth. Oh my goodness. So imagine if workplaces, just like schools and stuff, had a park, right? Like a little area, a swing area, right? Okay, so why the F? Okay, why isn't that something that's mandatory then? Somebody has not logically come up with some type of well, adults can't do. Listen, I do not give a fuck. I literally know some people that would literally be in the back of Olive Garden if they literally had a moment, sitting on some monkey gyms, doing either some pull-ups, going swinging on a swing, doing something with a cig in their mouth. Smoke break while doing a few push-ups. Pull-ups, take it how you feel. If somebody has to be, if we all humans, all of us, guess what? Hi. All have to be physically active, right? To live longer and better lives. Why isn't things more convenient for us? So pedophiles really like parks because kids there all the time. Maybe we just need to create a place for people to go. For adults, a play place for adults. I know that sounds silly, right? Maybe we need a place for adults. Either we need to come to some type of understanding of some type of whatever, because guess what? This stuff is never going to go anywhere, and it literally disgusts me that I'm going to have to be here this long for 200 years. So I thought about that at least. I said, realistically, I said 200. Imagine if you just kept talking for 200 effing years and nobody effing listened to you. Are you effing kidding me? So are we creating a fucked up world, or are we trying to create a better world? I'm wondering, because I am being honest right now. And if anybody can tell me anything about how I am feeling and help me with those feelings, yeah, that would be wonderful, because I'm just a lady here trying to figure it out and talking. Why not? Why is it not normal? Oh, well, that was not good for. So you're telling me that wouldn't look good for the company? There's a place for for our people to. Why isn't that mandatory? Why isn't it mandatory for us literally to, okay, so we're given a break, right? Why isn't it mandatory for us to have a place to take a break that is proper at every facility that you ever work in? And why don't we have a place that we can work at that facility? At least that's asking for way too much. People work at those types of things, and you're telling me that each person that has a job and or whatnot are literally just doing it for profit, and that's it? Not the actual welfare of us? What's the effing point then? What's the effing point then? I think that would be really cool, honestly. Went to a restaurant and they had their own thing closed off, right? This is for our employees only. Make your employees feel like they at least have something, right? And I'm not gonna lie, when people have stuff that is not typically given to them, some people like me, we actually appreciate it. So much built up frustration everywhere in the entire world. Maybe people have to work their whole lives? Okay, can we at least make working not so difficult? You want to work for 45 years of your life the same, let's work the same like this for 45. No, I don't want to do it. I don't. Not like this. Physically, I know my body would be capable to do something, right? But no, I don't want to do it like this. Not like this. That should be mandatory. I feel like that should be mandatory. You want me to be a slave at your facility, but you can't give me a place to play and relax? 2-minute smoke break at the end, trying to take all the trash out, breathing all that effing shit in. Why isn't stuff like that normal? You want to build all these effing buildings everywhere and ruin our fucking planet? Can you at least ruin it better? Can you ruin it better? How many more parking garages do you effing need? At least build a effing parking garage, place it in the fucking parking garage or something. Oh, don't do that. Somebody probably get beat up. Or parking garages are actually kind of creepy. They're kind of creepy. Why aren't parking garage? We need more jobs. Create more jobs. Create things that people actually will care about. You know, I wouldn't be upset if I went to a parking garage and there was like all like not just at the bottom, right? That's pretty and or whatnot, but at the top too, planters and stuff like that just look nice at every level you went on. Oh, well, we need someone to take care of that. Pay someone to do that then. We have all this money in the world. This is what Spirit told me. He's just like, how much money you need? He said, how much? How is this okay? I said, I don't. He said, how much is this okay? He said, how about $100 trillion? $100 trillion? He said, yeah. I was like, what the? He said, what? He said, is that not enough? He said, you need more? More? No, I'm okay. He said, you sure? He said, I can give you. So you know how like in the Addams Family, when he goes into that area, and he's kind of like and nobody knows where the wealth is, and then he kind of shifts and or whatnot, and he just grabs a whole bunch of money in a little thing. He's like, and takes all the coins out. I think that's it. I think there is jackpot, gold, right? I feel like I've been throwing nothing but gold to you this entire time. Where do you think I pulled it from? Going straight to the source. My job is to tell you how to get to the source yourself. Don't depend on me for the rest of your life. I'll always be here, absolutely, 100%, obviously. But I don't want to see you in 45 years and you have the same problem since the first reading I gave you. You feel me? Let's take care of this. Because I want to take care of it and be done. I'm done. The button of the gates of the simulation. My refrigerator was going off the other day and it sounded like literally a trumpet. Or like, I said, somebody's letting it off. Let's do it. Let's do it, Aquarius. Let's do it. And those who only know. Remember I was telling you before how it was so scary. I don't know who I am. I am crazy. That's what I am. But it was like I stood there and the gates came down, right? And I was untouched. It was just like this. I was calm. Being calm is your best superpower. Wow. Because I'm not scared of you at all. I think that's the real problem. It says, I will not open it. We are not ready. We aren't. But I'm gonna ride this wave and I'm gonna tell you the entire time. We're gonna do this. I can tell you that for sure. You in a boat? Got some boots on? The water's coming. A wave of emotions? Remember where I was telling you about that gardener and that warrior? I would rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. The fight has already begun. I guess I just want to know what side you're on. The fairies can only talk for so long. Those are the in-between. Hercules. I think about that too. I'm like, who am I then? Hercules, who are you? Who are we? Who are us? So he was taken, right? I was watching the movie Hercules, right? And he said, well, you can't kill a god, right? You can't. Because they're immortal. They're eternal beings, right? They're immortal. You have to give them something. You have to take something. You have to put it in your body, right? And so he gave him this potion. Formula? Maybe? Take it. We're not going to get that deep. All but one drop. You couldn't kill me, bitch. I think someone did F up. I was talking about that too. I think someone in the Illuminati take it how you feel. I don't know why. I felt like someone's job, they were hired to literally kill me. I know that sounds weird. I don't know. And I think he messed up. I think I'm actually important. I think I'm actually supposed to do something with my life. I don't think somebody wanted me to wake up. Wake up. Please, I don't like the way you make me feel. I'm sorry you feel that way. You can watch one of my other videos. Maybe this message isn't for you. I guess I know who my enemies are. Take it how you feel. Nelson went into space. Okay, so I was talking about Jimmy Neutron, right? Our parents being taken, right? So we're trying to get up there. What if we go up there, right? And someone's trying to take our place. So Nelson's dad was up in space, right? And then he's like, I just am so glad to see you, all that stuff. What if we go home to our parents, right? Someday, or take it how you feel. If I was taken or whatnot, take it how you feel. We, us, you, me, everything, right? Is somebody just trying to take our place? Who are you? I actually would be able to know how to identify myself. I have it written down in a book. So if somebody ever did something like, yeah, I know how to identify myself. If I am ever, please don't ever clone me, nobody. I was actually talking to Terry. This is really weird and creepy. She said the same thing. She actually said it first, and I was thinking it. I was like, ooh, that's real creepy. I said, at least you're going to be one of those people where you're going to be one of those first people, just like in Futurama, right? Where they put your head in a container. And then you can talk forever. I was like, great. This is all you're going to see for the rest of your life, guys. Just this. Are we going up there for something that is trying to take our place? Gods and goddesses. Aphrodite, the goddess of love. There was also another one where he was doing an episode with her, or not an episode, but he, there was a thing going on, their show or whatnot, and Aphrodite came down, and he's like, I needed a date for the thing or whatnot. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I just want her obsessed with me. And I want her beautiful. She said, anything else? He's like, am I missing something? She said, I don't know, personality. Something. Magic, Beauty, the Beast. Even think about Beauty and the Beast. The prince was cursed. Why? Because he was a jerk. He thought he was so beautiful, right? And he turned away the lady. She said, listen, jerk, now you're gonna be a jerk. Jerk, jerk, jerk. Till Belle came along. And they did not have the best greetings. No, they didn't. But what did she see in him? Unless she really was thinking that dark. We can get dark, right? Oh, I really just want to have intercourse with this bear man thing. Is it really like that? You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of dark stories, right? Forced her against his will, all that stuff, right? I think it's about the way we look at things. Taking a different picture from it. Looking at it from a different angle. I was talking about, like, I felt like my heart was shattered, right? Yeah. And I was just like a diamond, right? I said, but think about this. Every shard, this is how I felt, right? Because I was sad, right? And I love to do puzzle pieces, too. I think I do love you. But my heart is not complete. I just need more love. You know, think about it too. Like with diamonds and stuff, when you shoot like an angle at them and stuff. You see all these beams of lights coming off of them. We all shine in our own different ways. I just want to see you shine too. So come sit next to me. Come snuggle in this corner. We're all stuck here together. And I'm gonna keep fighting until I'm not just complete, but everyone is. Because for some reason, I just believe it. Wishful thinking, Aquarius. Well, it's gotten me this far. You're telling me I can't do better than this? I don't think that's true. We are going to do better. I know some people won't listen to all my stuff, but I will. Sometimes I actually don't want to listen to my stuff all the time because I am super emotional. But I go right back to it. I'll just watch a different video. I still like myself. They're just real things. Sometimes it's hard to watch something real more than once. I'm not fake. I'm real. Hercules. In the river, in the Sphinx River, right? Sphinx, right? Where all the souls go and everything, right? And he jumped in to save her, even though it would kill him. But after he grabbed her and came out, that's when he became a god, because he sacrificed himself for another. Maybe God liked humans. What if God was one of us, right? Just a slob like one of us, right? Because the way that I am picture how that went that day is different from the books. I think God actually does love us. I think that's the real problem. Because this thing loves us so much and we don't know how to give him that back. Just like in Steven Universe, the cluster. It's finding peace within oneself. You know, this is as funny as it sounds, but that you in the middle, right? That for us, now I can't even sing it right. But that middle song, I was like dancing to it or whatnot. Take it how you feel. I didn't know I was dancing with fairies, but I was dancing with fairies. Did not know. That was not good. But take it how you feel. A lot of portals and stuff opening, right? I just literally am pictured a tornado. And the tornado obviously was doing all this stuff. And I looked inside the tornado. I was like, this is causing a ruckus. You know, the eye of the storm. I just saw me in there dancing and playing. We're gonna sweep this under the carpet. I hope that I can turn back the time to make it all alright for us. I promise to build us a new world for us two, with you in the middle. Imagine if all the power did go out. And you want to listen to music? Can you sing? Oh, you can't even talk? I think we got some work to do. I was like, didn't know that me just playing and being myself was causing such a ruckus. Now I guess I know how I got that broom at the bottom of my hole. But sometimes, I know tornadoes are really bad, right? But sometimes tornadoes are good too. Brush away some of that air. Quite damaging. But I'm just doing my job at 2. You feel me? House look dusty? Maybe you should clean that up. Maybe you should vacuum. Why not? It won't hurt you. I promise. No, unless you get crazy. You're like, oh, she said they're not gonna hurt us. Don't be stupid. Come on now. Common sense, y'all. The Titans, Zeus, trapped them in Olympus. Have these energies or things or people been trapped there? Right? Our dads, parents, take how you feel, right? Because I told him, I said, no offense. I said, I give a whole lot of unconditional love. He's like, yeah, I know. People call me mom. I don't mean to be, just am. Okay? Yep. Hi. I said, so realistically speaking, this is real effed up. You're going to have to make some real life decisions, right? Because if not you, don't worry about it. I said, he going to put somebody new in my way, right? There's always somebody's going to be, right? Remember, guys, someone's going to be at your level, under you, and above you with anything. Not trying to put myself above anybody, not trying to put myself below anybody, but also, too, since I know, right, I'm moving upward. And so if you do not move upward, then I will be higher than you. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I actually want everybody in the world to actually do better. Yeah? I know I'm a jerk. How to kill a god. You cannot. They are immortal. Right. So we must make them immortal. Bottle formula. We let it in, but sometimes we do not know. What is in formula? Why is it more normal that we breastfeed? What are our boobs for then? Just for sex? I gotta carry these things around for the rest of my life for just your pleasure? You know, back in the day, right? They used to keep pregnant ladies fed, right? And then they would breastfeed the pregnant women, right? To keep the whole family fed type crap. There was also a drawing that I saw a long time ago. It was kind of like a political drawing, but you know how cows are just stuck up, right? But it was females, right? Had babies inside them, and these things attached up to their boobs, right? Imagine if we did that. At least that's a little morbid. You know what? I think that stuff actually does exist. Because I think actually, I can go into it pretty deep. So the reason why I don't want to do Pinocchio, because no joke, I literally bring it up all the time. At least you doing way too. There is so much stuff in there. Too much. That's why I don't watch movies. I don't watch shit. I don't do nothing. Why? Because every movie I watch, everything that I hear and everything like that, yep. I can take a certain tone from a song, right? That's how I'm able to sing these songs, right? So if I'm doing something right, just, whatever. I don't listen to music a whole lot, but I'll have like playlists like pop up after I mostly watch like The Simpsons. If I watch anything kind of fun, I know that's silly, but So after I can capture that energy of that sound, right? I know I know how that makes me feel. So you just get over a breakup. Don't listen to depressing music. Don't do it. Listen to it for a few days. Okay, be done. That's it. So me and these, right? I'm trapping my feelings and emotions, right, inside of these videos that I am doing. Trapping them. Because I'm not worried about this shit no more after I talk about it. Because I'll just be like, I'll just rewatch myself. Yeah. Can't leave the home. A little Christian formula. Yes, just kill them already. You can't. Take it how you feel. Take it how you feel. Formula, right? As a baby, right? Every last drop. Is there some people in the world that don't drink all of their cups all the way to the end? Multiple cups? New cups? I have a weird fetish with cups. I'm weird. And I like water. So imagine this if you became rich and famous someday. Right? Imagine if you became rich and famous someday, right? All that good stuff, right? Everybody does drugs. Imagine if you didn't. I know, that sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't know what they're putting in your stuff. Mm-mm. Drinking when you go to the bars and stuff. Now we got nail polish to make sure that people aren't trying to date rape you. What are we doing? People want sex so effing bad. Listen, you want to know why everybody wants to like molest and murder and rape people all the time? Is because they're actually looking for something, and since they're not finding what they get, they continuously do this action all the time. Think you were the first person that the person did that to? Shape-shifting. Got caught. Always been a little abnormal. Mm-hmm. If is good, right? Oh. He said if he finds out. Right? Because he didn't take the last drop, and they're like, oh crap, right? Oh, I think somebody fucked up. If he finds out. If. If is good. I think we were talking about that if before. Hardest level. Right. I remember that day. I literally was yelling at myself and I was crying and I was just like, you piece of fucking shit. I said, literally, I said, you picked the hardest level. I said, you overachieving bitch. That's what I said to myself. When I was going through all this. So I'm an overachiever. Sorry. I wrote all this stuff down so now I will never forget, right? Rules, laws, etc., education, purpose. Our pleasures in life are fake, not real, built on lies. That shit is not. Everything that we have is built literally on garbage. If you go back to a lot of your stuff, right? See where the origin of stuff comes from. Please, I ain't trying to. Are you perfect then? Can I meet you? All your problems are taken care of? I know some people in the world are pretty darn good. Some people are pretty darn happy. And guess what? They actually, the dumbest thing is, they're actually pretty darn healthy. So I'm sitting in a hole right now, right? In somebody's hole in their head, right? Trying to figure their stuff out. I'll be back to Elise, I guess, soon. Right? If it's not me already, right? Free will. I cannot force you to do nothing. Nope. Can't force nobody to do nothing. Free will like a mug. God gave us free will. You willingly put those things in your body for free? Technically, you're paying for it. And you're not just paying for it more than one way. Yeah. Think about it. Alcohol, you have to spend money for, right? So you spend money. Also, it breaks down your physical, right? Because if you have too much of it, right? So, takes money, takes your physical. Because the next day you're going to feel like garbage. Then your spirit person's like, I was effed over all effing night because you had a spirit inside me, right? That wasn't you. So, what are we really effing doing? You have to drink? Maybe it's just their favorite beverage. I'm not gonna lie, homie. I don't drink. But I know in my lifetime I would like to have a beverage, an adult beverage. And unfortunately, I would love to have an adult beverage with the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. People, etc. Take it how you feel, right? I don't want you to stop drinking. That's the problem. I don't want you to stop drinking. I want you to control it. You have no self-control. That's why you have so many addictions. You control your addictions. Your addictions don't control you. Don't get shit twisted. I'll go into how everything breaks down and why people eat certain foods for certain things after they eat certain and I'm not the only person in the world who knows this. But I think people will listen to me because I'm literally just a kid, and I think people will resonate with me. So maybe actually people will listen to me. I don't know. Maybe. They're going to be like, you're just a kid. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, here's a trigger word, too. Don't tell me how to raise my kids. You ain't even got a effing kid. Well, why are you listening to me? Don't listen to any of my words. How are your kids turning out? I'm just asking. Hey, maybe you could be a good influence on me. We're going to have to figure something out. Emotional alchemy, a self-idolatry, the notion to oneself, Hinduism, pursuit of pleasure, sensual love, how the mind can heal the heart. It's understanding. The reason why we are in so much pain, I was telling Terry, I said most of the time people don't know how to deal with pain. And when you don't deal with your pain and frustration mentally, right, it goes to the body physically. And then when it goes to the body physically, your body was like, hey, I thought since you weren't listening to me, I'm telling your body, hey, something's bothering me, and you're still not listening to your mind and you're not listening to your body? Wow. Maybe you just don't listen. You not listening? Why am I talking then? I'm not doing anything. People are like, at least you're so intimidating. Am I intimidating or are you intimidated? Syntax, remember? Because if I'm intimidating, I will definitely do better. But if you're intimidated, those are your feelings. You want some help? You do all these things, you know I'm going to tell you, right? Nope. Need to get rid of this, need to get rid of that. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life, right? Don't ask me for my opinion then. God so loved the world that he gave his only son. For what? You want to stick something in me? The dagger? Wand? Sword? Energy. Gut feeling. Stars, idols, right? What if you did have God sitting right in front of you? Would you say hi? If you knew where he was? He said, you know, they always ask me to do stuff for them all the time. He said, but in reality, this is the craziest thing. He said, I already gave them the power to do it themselves. What? Mm-hmm. Seeing it. Visionaries, right? Third eye. Garnet. She saw so many different scenarios, right? But it's also about living in the moment. You know, that's also something too. Only you can hold my body. I can feel when a hug is needed. And I know what kind of hug I get because I feel the energy from it, right? I am like a sponge. And sometimes you just need to squeeze the shit out of somebody to get all of that toxic shit out. What if you did grab up and grab the moon or grab the stars and you made a wish? I'm a genie in the bottle. You gotta rub me the right way, right? That's another thing about motherfucking princess, too. I ain't gonna wait around for no motherfucking man. I'm gonna let myself out of that motherfucking place. That fucking tower, everything. I'm gonna walk the fuck out. And I think the reason why you actually hate me is because you admire me. But you messed up, sir. Sir Mambrosis. Because now, you are now built or feel, frustrated and angry, right? Because now you cannot have the thing that you wished for. Oh, karma? So don't ask for stuff that you don't want. You weren't ready for it? God's like, I had to create them. He said, then they came. You weren't ready. Right? He said, so is that my bad or your bad? You know, going back to earlier, that guy was making you drink Yeah, your bad guy, dude. He's like, I'm actually pretty embarrassed. He's like, maybe we should make this kid stop. Like the fun is not, it's not funny anymore. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, you trying to like go to the good side? He's like, weak ass bitch, pussy. And so like God came around, right? And then he was just like, even the bad guy at this point, he's just like, this actually wasn't me. He said that was him. That was all him. So the bad guy, he straight up threw you under the bus, bro. He always takes the blame because why? He's the one influencing you. But he literally was, homie. For real. He said he did this one all by himself. He fucked up all by. He's like, I actually was telling him he should stop. So your bad guy was telling you to stop too? He said, hey, I don't think you should fuck up this one. So you're telling me your demon's smarter than you? In this running on a wheel? Imagine if no matter how much you ran on that wheel, no matter how fast you ran it, you still wouldn't be any closer. Better run fast. Sonic the Hedgehog. Accumulate enough power to boost. Was I transported at this point? Because now there's a ball coming at me, right? Right? Indiana Jones. Should I get transported somewhere or I am invisible? Is it still gonna hit me? Should I get out of the way? Asking for a friend. You don't know? Neither do I. This video's kind of been all over the place. Because at this point, I know it sounds weird. I really don't effing know. Either I'm gonna F you or I'm gonna fight you. And right now, I really want to fight you. And I don't fight people. Wow, this kid really did mess up. Now I have to be physical with you? And not even in the good way? You just won't be around me, homie. That's too much. Or not enough. Smoke and mirrors. Mind games. I'm gonna make another video. I'll see you soon, guys.